Hello, Busies. I hope you're having a good day. So I wanted to talk to you about something that is very important with being a mompreneur. You may have already figured this out already, but balance is a B word. I hate it. Like, balance sucks. I hate it. I've said for years, I'm going to tattoo a freaking scale on my ankle or something just to show that balance is something I'm just going to have to figure out for the rest of my life. You know, every single season looks different. Every season has a different need for balance and for, what takes priority in that season. So if you have a newborn, obviously your newborn is going to have to take priority in this season. If you're taking care of an elderly parent or having a health crisis, those things that you have to put in the forefront of everything that you do until you get through it and you really can focus on the other things that really matter to you. And so in saying that, something that is something we have to balance, which I hate that word balance, is being intentional with connecting with our kids, even when we own businesses or work from home. Especially if you still have kids at home that are not school age, or if you homeschool and own a business, our kids still hunger for connection. They still hunger to connect with us. They still want to feel like they're valuable to us. And part of that comes with our time. My children somewhat now understand that there's boundaries with mommy has to work, mommy has mommy work I have to do, but a lot of times they don't. They just see mommy busy and not wanting to spend time with them, or not being able to spend time with them, and I could tell they get hurt about it, and I try to explain to them and stuff, but at the end of the day, they're just so young that they really don't understand. So something that I want to encourage you to do is to tell them that, or set aside a time that you can talk to them about, to remind them about, of intentional time that you will spend with them every day, or every other day. And that time could be reading books together, that time could be going outside, that time could be going to a park. Like today, our intentional time to connect is at the park. I could easily become a workaholic. I love working. I'm passionate about everything I do. And I could literally sit at my chair for 10 hours. I could, working on the computer and doing stuff. I have a communications business and I'm a photographer. And so I could literally sit on the computer for 10 hours making graphics and marketing and, editing photos and making videos for things like this. Like, I could literally use that time because I love what I do. But I do know that whether I love what I do or just out of survival, I need to make money, I need to make it quick for my bills. My children are an investment too. My children are the most important investment I'll ever make in my entire life. And they'll tell me when they're older if I invested enough. I'll get a return on that investment when they're older. And how close we are, and how much they trust me, and how much they come to me when they have a need. All of those things will come back to me in reward when I am older and they are older. Not to mention, just as a Christian, the Lord really puts it on us that we have to disciple our kids. So how in the world do you disciple your kids while you're owning a business and while you're trying to make money for your family and while you're trying to fulfill your callings that you've been called to do by the Lord, on top of being a mom? Well, that comes, oh my gosh, y'all look at this. Lincoln is in the dirt and he's so gross. There's just things you got to give up. There's just things you got to let go, like you want to do a video, you got to let your kid go play in the dirt, No, Lincoln. No, don't put that in your mouth. He's trying to eat a pine cone. Hey, yeah, don't eat that. So one thing that you can do, apart from also just saying, hey, every day at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. or 2:30, that's our time together. So I know I can't play with you right now, but I can play with you at 2:30, and then make sure you give them stuff to do until then. You can also invite them into what you're doing. There is a fantastic organization called Family Teams. Now they're intense. Like I love them. I don't personally ascribe to all of their values, but one of their values that they have is to invite your children into what you're doing. So is there some way that you can integrate your children into what you're doing? So I work at my computer. So obviously my kids can't mess with my computer. It's very expensive. You know, I have to be very intentional with that. But I can invite them and say, hey, can I take pictures of you to practice, you know, to post pictures online or something for my photography business? Or I can invite them to, you know, help me with something, just so that they feel like, oh, this isn't mommy separating herself from me because this is more important. You know, I have ownership of it too. Like they feel like a sense of ownership with it too, that it's theirs too. And that can also be, you know, in whatever job you have. If you work outside the home, if you have a front shop, right? Invite your kids to come with you to the shop and help you, you know, put something on shelves, or, you know, invite them into the process of your work, and that will help them feel connected to what you're doing. So it doesn't feel like you're having to choose between your kids and your work. So I hope that encourages you today. Take time to be intentional to connect with your kids as you're working. And that will not only help fill their love tank, because, okay, this is a little side thing, and I will end it after this. So I try to keep these videos short. We all have love languages, right? Gary Chapman, if you don't know about it, pick it up. We all have a love language. Well, you know, mine's words of affirmation. I love it when you tell me you love me. I love it when you say thank you. I love it when you compliment something I've done and worked hard on. And I like physical touch. Hug me, kiss me, shake my hand, you know, like buy me a back massage for my birthday. You know, those are different types of love languages. Our children's love language is play. And so they feel, the more you play with them, the more they feel loved. And so I just want to encourage you today, connect with your kids, speak to them in their own language, and integrate them into your passions. Have a great day, Busies, and I will talk to you soon. Be busy with intentionality. Have a good day. Bye-bye.